You have 7 seconds. Name 7 wonders. Go.
I don't know any wonders.
Wonder Bread.
Oh.
And we are live, folks. Welcome to the Best of 2 review. I'm David Bray. I'm here with my favorite board gamer, my wife, Alyssa Bray.
Hello.
And what we're going to be doing in this series of videos is taking a look at games that are best with 2 players or are only for 2 players. These are the games that we probably play the most because it's just the 2 of us.
Definitely.
But today we're going to be taking a look at 7 Wonders Duel. This is a recent game that came out. It's based off of the 7 Wonders game. Well, sort of based off of it. Now, you haven't played 7 Wonders, the regular version, correct?
I have not. No.
Okay. So I'm going to go over kind of a little bit of what the game is, and then we'll kind of give our reviews. So this is a civilization building game or a city building game, but it's actually pretty straightforward. It's a card game where basically what you're doing is both players are going to be drafting or taking cards from the table. There's this really cool layout, which I really like, where some cards are going to be available for you to pick to build your own city. And these city cards are different types of cards. There's cards that are military buildings. There's cards that are commercial buildings. There's buildings that create different resources like lumber and clay and stone, and then you use those resources to go and buy bigger and better buildings as you go through. Because the game is played over essentially 3 different rounds, right?
Yes.
So the first round is you kind of start slow, and then towards the end you're making these awesome city buildings. But at the end, there's a couple ways you can win the game. We actually just got done playing a game.
So frustrating.
In this game, normally in most games, it's whoever has the most points at the end, right?
Victory points. VP?
Yeah, VP. So this is not any different, but there are 2 ways that you can essentially end the game immediately. One of them is if you have scientific supremacy, and that's by collecting on these cards. There's going to be these little icons for science, and if you collect 6 of the 7 that are in the game, again, 7 is throughout this whole game, then you win automatically. Or there's this little track, this military supremacy track, and what you do is you buy more military buildings. You're going to be moving this little military token closer to the other player's side. If you get all the way,
you're attacking them.
Exactly, you're invading. So if you get all the way to their side, then you immediately win the game. Which we only had 2 cards left, and I won.
You've beaten me twice using the military strategy.
Right. So what's nice is you can have one strategy, and if it looks like you're just not going to win, you can kind of change gears and go the other way. But the other cool thing that I really like about this game is at the beginning of it, you're going to get these wonders. So in addition to building your city with all these cool different buildings, at the beginning of the game, there's wonders that you're going to take from the card. The ancient 7 wonders of the world, the pyramids, the statue of Zeus. There's a whole bunch of different ones. And if you meet those requirements while you build your city, then you can build your wonder, and then it gives you some super awesome bonus. And there's kind of this race of trying to build your wonders more quickly.
Well, sure, because you both start with potentially 4 wonders to build.
Yes.
So obviously that equals 8, but given that the name is 7 Wonders, which I learned the hard way, you can only build 7 wonders total between the 2 of you. So when your opponent gets 4 built, that really leaves you hanging because you can only do 3 of your wonders.
Right, exactly. And I think that's happened almost every single game we've played.
Yeah, normally you're the one that gets 2 at first, but today I was able to beat you to the punch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of replayability in this game because one is like I said, what's cool about how you pick up the cards is there's different designs for each age or each round, the 3 rounds, and you can only pick a card that's essentially what they call available. Essentially, some cards are going to be covering other cards, and as you take cards and uncover other cards, then you flip that card over.
It reveals the next layer of cards. Yeah, so there's a tug of war of, I need that card, but I don't want to take it because then I'm going to reveal 2 new cards that your opponent will have first dibs at.
Right. So
then you don't know what it's going to be.
Exactly. So first, okay, I think we've done a good job of it kind of explaining the game, so we'll do the sit-down standard review. So hands out. Okay, here's how it goes, guys. Thumbs to the side is a good game, thumbs up is a great game, and thumbs down is a bad game. So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Double thumbs up. Wow.
I love this game.
Yeah, this is a fantastic game. If you play any kind of 2-player games, which we play a lot, this is a great game. One of the big problems that I usually have with 2-player games is it gets old quick.
Yeah, but I want to play this every night and I want to play it over and over. Like, we finished tonight, and I go, can we play again?
Yeah.
1, because I lost. But 2, because I just really wanted to play it again.
Yeah, it definitely has that. And like we said, the cards get randomized, but you also take out cards at the beginning of each round, so you won't always know what's left over.
Right.
And it's different. It really is different every single time. Sometimes it feels like military is the way to go, or science is the way to go, or just trying to collect victory points by building buildings that provide a lot of victory points. It's rocketed itself up on the Board Game Geek's top 100 list. It's only been out for maybe, I'd say, less than a year to like the general public, and it's already in the top, I want to say top 50 of Board Game Geek. It's fantastic. That
doesn't surprise me at all, because until recently, my favorite 2-player game was another one.
Yeah,
and we played this, and easily blew it out of the water. Like, something's gonna have to come out that will just, I don't think anything could beat this at this point.
Yeah, and a very affordable game. You can probably pick it up for about $30. It's probably between $20 and $30 depending on where you pick it up. Cannot recommend this game enough. Definitely check it out. 7 Wonders Duel. Pick it up.